Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to share about the identity crisis that we have. We have a serious identity crisis in this world today. Okay? So, in this world, when when you in the world that we live in, when you don't know what Jesus thinks about you, then you will let hip hop tell you who you are. You will let the world tell you, "Oh, I'm just a rapper, I'm just a singer." That's not who you are. That's a gift that God gave you, but that's not who you are. So when people do not know that their identity is in Christ and they can have a relationship with Jesus, they will find their identity in what the world says. They will become what the world say, or they'll try to make up a fake identity. There's an identity crisis in this world today. Okay, a lot of people find their identity in hip hop. A lot of people find their identity in their money, house, cars, and clothes. When you do not know what Jesus thinks about you, you will let the world tell you who you are, or you'll come up with an identity. You'll make up one. And the Bible talks about identity. Bible verses that talk about identity. So in our world today, a lot of young men and women do not know what Jesus thinks about them, about their true identity. A lot of young men and women are finding their identity in hip hop, finding their identity in money, cars, clothes, women. There's an identity crisis. When you do not know what Jesus thinks about you, then you'll either make up an identity or you'll buy into an identity that the world says. Now, Jesus Christ didn't make rappers. He made people. Oh, he's a rapper, he's a singer. When you don't know what Jesus Christ thinks about you, you'll just come up with you just buy into whatever the world says. That's an identity crisis. So he says in Genesis 1:26, so God said, let us create, let us create man. Let us create man in his own image. Let us create. God said, create, let us create man in our own image and likeness, male and female. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans and thoughts that I have towards you, said the Lord. Plans of peace, not evil, but to give you an expected hope. Okay. Jeremiah 1:5. For thee in the belly I knew thee, before that came forth out of the womb I sacrificed thee and ordained them prophet of the nation. 2 Corinthians 17:5. Therefore, if any man is in Christ, he's a new creation. The old is gone, old is passed away. All this came from new. Okay. First Peter 2:9. But thou art chosen, a chosen generation, royal priesthood. All these scriptures is talking about identity. Every one of these scriptures is talking about your identity in Christ. If you don't know what Jesus think about you, then someone is in the world gonna stick a label on you. You're a Christian rapper. You're a gangster rapper. That's an identity crisis. There's no such thing as no Christian rapper or no gangster rapper. Those are labels. That's an identity crisis. Your identity is in Christ. Your identity is in Jesus. But if you don't know what Jesus think about you, then you're just gonna come up with it. I'm a rapper. I'm a celebrity. I'm famous. That's a fake identity. When you don't know what Jesus think about you, and I'm just sharing with you what Jesus thinks about you. These are scriptures that's talking about your identity. Your real identity is in Jesus. You what Jesus say you are, not what hip hop say you is. I'm a rapper, I'm a singer. No, those are gifts. All of these verses are talking about your identity. Your identity is in Christ. Genesis 1:26. So God created man in his own image and likeness, and created a male and female. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans and thoughts I have toward you, said the Lord. Plans of peace, not evil, but to give you a future to give you expected hope, expected end. So your identity is in Christ. Your identity is in Christ. Your real identity in Christ, not in being a Christian rapper or Christian singer. Those are labels. Your real identity is in Christ. Bye bye.